Yo, and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector. It is Friday afternoon, the weekend's here, and I got a bunch of mail today. Today's going to be all about the mail, this episode. I got a ton of it, and here's the stack of stuff that I'm about to show. And I'm really excited. I got a huge variety of things today, and so I'm excited to show them to you. So the first thing I'm going to show you is during the National. I know a lot of you feel this way and had this same experience where I met so many new people and I was able to just learn about new channels and started following new channels, and so cool to be able to do that. It was this really cool with the meet and greets, meeting people that I'd never met. And one guy I'd never met, and I knew of him. He's a very popular guy in the YouTube circles, but it's Eloy the GOAT, Eloy Flores, and Eloy runs his own breaks and stuff. He's teacher by day, card breaker by night. There's his card. What a cool logo he has. And Eloy was there, and he was breaking boxes, and I got to do that. I mean, so much fun. And so Eloy does breaks, card breaks, and one of the things that he did the other night was I've come back, I'm starting to watch all this other stuff, and I was watching his breaks, and he had a bunch of these. Let me see if I can't get this to work. This is it's right in your face right there. Panini Immaculate Baseball 2019. You know, it's the 10s, so it's literally a 10, which is a really cool thing that Panini does. And Panini Immaculate's always one of those products that I like, but I always find it to be probably a little pricey and silly, and so many, dud boxes and stuff like that. But I said, oh, what the heck, I wanted to buy one and try it out, and so I did. And so I'll tell you a story in a minute, but first I want to show you, he sent me a bunch of extra stuff, which is awesome. So Eloy, man, I really appreciate it. Let me get to showing this off. He put on there, hey, Baseball Collector, that's me. So he sent me a ton of Ranger stuff, which is just so cool. He sent me, God, how do I do this? This cool Prince Fielder card, Heart of the Order from Topps, Willie Calhoun Stadium Club rookie card, awesome. Ronald Guzman rookie card out of Topps. Another Willie Calhoun rookie card out of Donruss Optic. And another Ronald Guzman card out of Optic, rookie card. A couple of Topps Heritage, Isaiah Kiner Falefa and Ronald Guzman. A Topps Chrome, Willie Calhoun. Topps Heritage, Jeffrey Springs and Jose Trevino rookies. And he sent me some cool relic stuff too, like this Fantasy Favorites from Topps Pristine of Mark Teixeira bat card, back when he was with the Rangers. A very cool Juan Gonzalez bat card. I don't know if he knows this, but I collected Juan Gonzalez big time for a long time in my card collecting life. He sent me a Rafael Palmeiro awesome jersey card there out of Topps Finest. Look at that shine, that's awesome. And then a commemorative patch card of Ian Kinsler. Love that old school Rangers logo. But what I won was, so let me tell you the story here. So I bought a box of Panini Immaculate. If you know about Panini Immaculate, they're not cheap boxes. And so he ended up breaking my box. There's 6 cards in a box. And I ended up getting a Whit Merrifield triple swatch autograph and a Harrison Bader multi-patch, kind of autograph thing, numbered to 5. And so I wasn't, upset with my box. I wasn't thrilled with it either. And so later on, another guy, he busted a box and he got a really cool card that I was like, well, I would love that. So I offered to trade my entire box contents for this one card that I'm going to show you. And he agreed to it. And I was like, okay, that's a deal. And so I got my card today. So I ended up only getting one card, but I thought it was just such a cool card. I've never owned one of these like this. So let me show you what it is. Yeah, let's see if my stand will work for this. So there it is. It is a Rhys Hoskins batting glove card, and it's the Velcro, or the strap that goes on the batting glove, and it's really cool. Like it's so awesome. You can touch it and feel it and all that good stuff, and it's numbered 5 of 6. And I've seen other ones like this. None of them, it's the only one that'll have the strap on it, which is just so cool. And let me pick it up here and I'll show you. Look how incredibly thick this card is. It is seriously thick. Jumbo is right. It says Jumbo on the back. So Rhys Hoskins, who's a good player, had a good year last year, is having a good year this year. So I don't know if I want to keep this or sell it. I'm really debating. I don't collect Rhys Hoskins, so he's not a Hall of Famer, and so I'm just wondering, what do I do with it? So I'd love some feedback. Should I just sell it on eBay? What are your thoughts on the future of this card in my collection or not in my collection? So let me know. All right, on to my regular mail. But that is just awesome. I got to put this up so I don't screw it up. So Eloy, man, thank you so much for facilitating that deal, for shipping everything. Everything you shipped it's fantastic. Thanks for the extra stuff. Man, I really appreciate it. So there's that. I got a Hall of Famer autograph to add to the collection today, a 2019 tribute Trevor Hoffman on-card autograph. I love the way these look this year, and so I picked this one up because I don't have a lot of Hoffman autographs yet. He's a relatively new Hall of Famer, and this one's numbered to 199. Thought it was cool. I got another one coming. Should be here tomorrow. I just kind of went, again, I go on these little kicks, and I kind of went on a Trevor Hoffman autograph kick to pick up a few to add to the collection. Next up, we got some slabs. First one here is for my 3-decade set. It is a 1979 Topps Jack Morris in a 7. Finding Jack Morris cards slabbed is actually surprisingly difficult. Again, he's a newer Hall of Famer as well, and so a lot of people haven't been slabbing his cards. I think that'll change over the next few years. More and more people will send his cards in to get graded. But for now, it's kind of hard to come across them, and so I was glad to get this one. This is a second-year Jack Morris. His rookie card is 78, and really glad to add this. Jack Morris, I'll never forget when he pitched in the 1987 World Series for the Twins. He was just unreal. So good. So there is Jack Morris. Next up, I know Andy, nostalgic about baseball, will appreciate this. It's a 1962 Topps Babe Joins Yanks. And so this is in a 6.5. Again, for my 3-decade set. Anything in the 60s, 70s, and 80s that pictures a Hall of Famer is a card that I want to get for my collection in a slab. And so I'm really working on this Babe Ruth set here. It's just an insert set. Talks about how Babe joined the Yankees. So ironically, the guy whose hand he's shaking there is Jacob Ruppert, I believe, who owned the Yankees at the time, and he is also in the Hall of Fame. So that's kind of cool. And of course, everybody knows how Babe Ruth got to the Yankees and from the Red Sox and started the curse and all the, all that kind of stuff. But there you go. Last card here is a Hall of Fame rookie card with a story. So this is Early Win, and I've been looking for this card for a long time, and I finally found one that I thought was in decent enough shape for me. Not a huge high super grade, but one that was in a solid grade that looked good. And this is when Early Win played for the Cleveland Indians. I know Dave, Blue Jacket 66, he's a big 49 Bowman guy, and so I sent him a picture of it, and he said it looked really good. But the funny story about this is Early Win is, at this point, had been pitching almost 10 years, and this is his first baseball card. And a lot of people know this about the history of baseball, but there was this giant, we'll call it the Dark Ages, between 1941 and the end of the decade because of World War II. There just simply weren't a whole lot of cards being printed because of the war, and so there just was this huge gap of time with no cards, and so you had a lot of guys that may have debuted and played during that era that their first cards were 48 leaf or 49 leaf, 48, 49 leaf, or 49 Bowman, 48, 49 Bowman. And Early Wynn by that time had been a well-established pitcher, but this is his first baseball card, and so this is his rookie card. And he eventually, obviously, is a Hall of Famer. He won exactly 300 games in his career, which is kind of interesting, kind of like Roberto Clemente passed away with exactly 3,000 hits. It's kind of hard to get to a milestone like that. Although back in I guess it was, what was his last year, 62, 63, something like that for Early Wynn. I don't know that 300 wins had the same significance that it does now, but maybe it did. But Early Wynn, 300 wins exactly, and won 220 games like 6 or 7 times, was a 6 or 7 time All-Star. I'm trying to remember his history off the top of my head, which is not always easy. So there you go. Early Wynn rookie card. Love it. Beautiful card. Glad to add it to the collection. So guys, that's it for today. That's all the mail I got. Lots of different cool stuff. Hope you liked it. Let me know what you think down below, and we'll catch you guys soon. Keep collecting.